in Manchester. Should be good. Never been to England before. Never even been to Europe. Whoa, man, that's strong. Manchester. Just arrived, big flight. What was it, 14 hours? The first trip was 14 hours. It was like a 3-hour layover. Then another 9 hours, was it? Or something like that? Was it 9? Nah, just over 8.
Yeah.
It's not too bad though, considering it's a 25-hour travel. But I don't feel too bad right now, to be honest. I had a decent sleep. So I reckon I'll sleep well tonight anyway. So that'll be good. But yeah, over here, and do a bit of work, you know what I mean? Catch up with a few people, meet some fans, do all the stuff, do a couple of interviews, get amongst it. Should be good. Never been to England before, never even been to Europe, So looking forward to going to Manchester. We're planning on going to London, but we just won't have the time. I'm really looking forward to seeing a bit of the history, like, you know, I'm told, or even just from watching things, the older sort of buildings and that, like thousands of years old. I love that stuff, you know what I mean? I love a bit of history, love a bit of culture. So it'll be good to just see it all. And yeah, got a couple of cool things as well. So you'll see.
Appreciate it, mate. Nice to have you.
Careful. Please have a good one.
Yeah, good. Nice one. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
You too. How you been, alright?
Alright, lads, yeah.
Good.
Ross, how are you? Right?
Shane swim then, I was like, Paddy's on the bike, so I've got his watch on and my, what is it?
Yeah, we're all
just spinning it round, hoping I don't get robbed. It's only even 4th and try, lads.
Well, just got in.
Just got in.
Knackered, mate.
Nah, it's not too bad actually.
Yeah, you got some sleep?
Yeah, got some sleep. Good, man.
You good?
Yeah, good.
What route did you do?
Sydney, Dubai.
Dubai to here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It was alright.
Yeah,
I thought I'd be feeling it more, but all good.
I'm going to go do a thing now for about an hour. I'll shoot you a message. See if there's a time later that works.
Yeah, good. It was good, man, actually. How's it?
Got it. Hi, mate.
Alright, you good?
Very well, thank you, brother. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Your first time in Manchester?
It's the first time in Europe. I've never been in Europe, never been in
really?
England. Yeah. First
World
time.
traveller these days.
Yeah, man, it's I actually wanted to be here longer. I was going to try and do all of Europe.
See you, bro.
Yeah, just got in.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Cheers, man. Thank you.
Actually like it with the gyros, because you can get obviously chunks of meat, but I like them when they're diced up, smashed it up and get the marinade going through every little bit of meat, you know. We are on the way to Man City. So check out the stadium, do a bit there, so should be good. I've got some skill, mate, don't worry, I can kick a ball. We're taking the kids, because the girls play soccer, so I've been shooting a couple goals. I've still got a good kick on me. Not a big kick, I wouldn't say it's a big kick, but it's I've got a good, I bend it like Beckham, you know what I mean? Got a nice good curl on it. Top corner every single time. So I might show a bit of that today. Take the shoes off and maybe show them how it's done.
And City, you might know, 4 Premier Leagues in a row.
Yeah.
You've heard this.
Yeah.
Remember that when you go to United tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna do a few lines based around that. What makes a champion? Speed, power, strength, and we'll mix in shots and some players who are fast. Speed.
Speed.
Power.
Power.
Bravery.
Bravery.
Cracking your fingers close to your face.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Referee?
Are you game?
Yeah, for sure.
Amazing. Okay.
But we're going to have a bit of a laugh with it,
It's going to be a top laugh.
Because I know the rules, but I'm telling them that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Okay, no, we're going to get you in some gear here, okay?
Back here,
Hit and miss.
I've been sent off a couple of times myself, but...
Everyone ready?
All good? Ready? Good. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the City Football Academy.
Thanks for
Welcome to
having me.
Manchester City. How are you? Good?
Very good, thank you.
We have some young, inspiring footballers here who are on our summer camps with Manchester City and BSC, and I believe you're going to be refereeing our guys today.
I will be.
Fantastic. These guys are from all over the world.
All over the world, eh? Where are we from?
Brazil.
All right, there we go.
Brazilians, so they're very excited. How is your relationship with referees before?
Yeah, usually I'm not behind the whistle. I'm getting whistled at usually, and getting maybe sent off. But maybe I'm sending off some people today, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so it's great to have you here. So these guys are going to get ready for the game. You're going to go and get in the middle, and hopefully we'll have a great game. Is that okay?
Okay, let's do it.
Good
Ready
stuff.
to go.
Good stuff. Good
Let's
stuff.
go. All right, guys. So I want a nice, clean match today. You know what I mean? So, mate, what was it again? Protect yourself at all time. Protect yourself at all time. So they're usually saying this to me. I don't even remember what he says. All right, guys. Say we want a nice, clean match today. Make sure you protect yourselves at all time. Yeah. You want to shake hands? Shake hands now. No? All good. Don't worry about it. Keep it spicy. Let's go. Miners, you ready? Miners, you ready? Offside. Drive the green over the offside. And the winner by unanimous decision. Fight draw.
So what do you think of this as a dressing room? Do you like it?
Yeah, mate, it's unreal.
It's actually one of the biggest away dressing rooms that you'll come across in the Premier League. Shirts that are in here, these are all players that have got changed in this dressing room. So Lionel Messi, he's got change in here. Ronaldinho, they've all been in here. Even Mr. Ronaldo with his United shirt that we're not too pleased about.
Here we go.
There you go.
Nice. Round.
Yeah.
What's it been like a...
Yeah, take it down if you wish. You can hold his shirt.
Oh yeah.
They're not the actual match day shirts.
They're not. This one looks like it's been worn, no?
Yeah, it's just where people have been holding them.
Oh, okay.
But if you think
so, a lot
about
of people held that one.
Erling Haaland is 6'5", Bernardo Silva's about 5'5".
I was going to say that, so it's like a little, is that how they all
So the
are?
centre spot is 11 inches higher than the touchline.
Oh, okay.
That's because here in Manchester, we get a lot of rain.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the dome shape helps with drainage.
Yeah, fair enough.
Water. The grass itself, 23 millimetres long on a match day.
23.
23. Now
And are you guys allowed to change it to how you use it?
we can have it between 20 and 30 millimetres.
Okay.
Premier League rules. But Pep wants it short.
Okay, yeah.
Because he wants that ball moving quickly. Keep the ball moving. You
And,
want the ball moving slowly, move it faster. He likes it short.
And for the home games, obviously you can have that advantage of playing more on with that
Now,
length,
if we go
right?
play away, if we go and play at Burnley or somewhere, they'll have it longer.
Yeah, good.
What did you think of that?
Huh? That was awesome, yeah. Is that on?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good, man. Like, so old mate gave us the full tour. You know, sort of gave us a rundown of how things work, showing us the away teams, and showing their change rooms compared to the, you know, in comparison to the home teams, telling us about the whole irrigation system, the drainage, the construction that's going on. So we've got an insight of a lot of it. You know what I mean? So you know, obviously people just soccer players and want to get more of an understanding of that. But I mean, to get a deeper understanding of how everything works, behind the scenes sort of stuff. I love that stuff, so it was cool.
It's a big operation, eh?
Yeah, it is a big operation. Well, mate, if they're billion-dollar businesses, these things, man, like the money that's involved with it, it's pretty incredible. And they need it. Like I said, the construction and the whole way, this whole, you know, the whole process and the way this thing works. I'm sure there's money behind it. That's for sure.
Really gorillas, isn't it?
Yeah, really gorillas. You know what I mean?
Who's that Pokemon?
Same vibes as the really gorillas. Same money involved, you know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm disappointed.
Oh, Are you United?
Yeah. I'm going there tomorrow.
Yeah, but so that's what I mean. That's what they see.
You should have left that. You should have left that there.
Yeah.
And then kept
That's what I'm sitting there. The chat. I'm going to get in trouble for this tomorrow. That's exactly what I'm saying. I already got everyone was telling me. So I've got a couple of English mates and that. They're like, I'm doing both. He goes, what the fuck you mean you're doing both? You can't do that. He goes, you can't be wearing their shirts. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm just doing what they're telling me to do.
I'm going to give you a history lesson.
All right, exactly. I'll learn more about it. Yeah, that's what I mean. They're going to end up making me pick up. I'm sitting on the fence like I always do. I'll bring you having a laugh, have a laugh. You know,
all of that. Some of it you'll know, some of it you won't. Some of it you try for the first time. Okay. Some of it you'll like, some of it you won't.
All right, yeah.
So yeah, just,
that's good.
Yeah.
So what was it? There's a
Snack Wars.
Yeah, but no. What's the?
Oh, we're doing UK, Australia.
Yeah, Australia. Yep.
It's just down to this camera here. Introduce yourself.
Yep.
And this is Snack Wars on Sport Bible.
What's happening, guys? Alexander the Great Volkanovski here, and we are doing Snack Wars on Sport Bible.
And then I'm going to ask you a question now. I'm going to say, and we're doing UK versus Australia today. Why are we doing that? And then you can say, well, it's because I'm from the Gong.
It's all right. It's actually not bad. You're nervous. Whoa, man, that's strong. I'll challenge anyone in the steak department, but I'm not a chef. But I mean, I can cook. I enjoy it. Go watch my cooking content. Look at me giving myself plugs. But
edit that out. Don't
yeah. You know what I mean? Thank me later. It's all good. You don't have to cook. Go watch my YouTube channel.
We're cutting that out as well. Right, listen. Thank you so much, brother. Really
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Amazing.
That's a wrap, guys.
Leave me in.
I bring the jersey for you as well. You wanted a jersey, didn't you? Nah, no jersey.
He was actually excited.
My jersey.
Get out of here. What are we doing, lads? Where are we going?
Man United. So,
United.
pretty old stadium, huh?
Yeah. To be fair, that's what actually one of the complaints that Ronaldo had.
Beautiful weather.
From his, he went to Man City. He went to Man City yesterday. You just have to see the difference. You know? We're gonna go to Old Trafford today.
Jumping ship already.
Brilliant.
You're just learning the difference.
I'm just, you know, when you're in Manchester, you've got to see what's going on, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But I mean, you can't not come and see Manchester.
No, of course. To be fair, there is a lot of history here.
Oh, okay. Cool. But you got us out.
Easily one of the biggest teams in the world.
Oh yeah.
So they're everywhere.
No matter where you go in the world, you see United shirts around. Especially when we were younger. You know what? Even I've had United shirts before when I was younger. And that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, when we were younger, I used to see them around quite a bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Alright.
There you go. Very good. Right, so
we're all walking up right now.
You would have seen I was at Man City yesterday. I had a lot of people telling me, "Why aren't you going to United? I'm going there tomorrow." And like, you can't do that. You can't go to both of them. Hey, I'm not here saying that I'm I'm just here in Manchester, appreciating everything here. So I really look forward. Obviously, the history of Manchester United. It's pretty incredible. So you'll be a fool not to come to, Manchester United Stadium and see the place and see everything there. But it was really good yesterday at Man City. But looking forward to see what they have in store for us today. But everyone's going to. But you got to choose between the two. I ain't choosing. I'm actually an Arsenal fan. I've been an Arsenal fan since I was a kid. So I'm a Gunner. So. So I'm not choosing any Manchester team. I'm just supporting Manchester. Yeah, I'm supporting the city and everything involved in it. The UFC this weekend, Man City, Man United, and you can't hate me for it.
Do you watch Australian rules football over there, or do you?
Oh yeah, watch a bit of rugby league and AFL and that. But I've always I was about to say soccer. I don't want to get it.
No, you can't. It's alright. It's fine.
I've always football.
Yeah. So we actually found out England is the one that came up with the word soccer.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're here. We can't even argue it now.
I was actually annoyed at that. I was like, I've been cussing America. It's not. And actually we came.
It's one of those bizarre things. We're not offended by the word anymore.
That's unreal. This is a bit of a different shape type of stadium, eh?
After we've got some photos of that.
I still call that a scoreboard end because when I was a kid we only had one scoreboard at Old Trafford. It was over there and a guy used to put the numbers over when you scored, 1-0 or 1-1. So the two Manchester clubs face off at Wembley on the 10th of August.
Oh, here we are. United! Just finished up at Manchester United. It was pretty cool, man. Obviously a lot of history there. Crazy, you know, just hearing about, like, even the, obviously it's one of the biggest sports, or it is the biggest sports, it would be the biggest sport, right? Biggest sports franchise, it have to be, right? Yeah. And just hearing the numbers, like the season passes and how it all works, and yeah, obviously just $1 billion company is pretty impressive. Got to see all that, see the obviously famous stadium. So it was cool, it was good. So now I got to see both Manchester teams. Obviously an older stadium, Manchester United, compared to the City one, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool to get the history of both teams and that. So yeah, it was good day. Yeah, I'm still a gunner. As I said to you, Arsenal. I've always been Arsenal. Back in the FIFA days, playing FIFA on the PlayStation. That's always been my team. So you know, you got your Terry, Henry, Wilshere, Walcott. You know what I mean? They're my guys.
He's just had some then actually.
Love the Herman as well. Red, white, chocolate.
Did you know I used to work at Subway? That's where the meatball comes from. So when I was at college, I used to work at Subway, and I was like, I have got to make the best fucking meatball that I can get. So the second I said to you, right, just on its way, it got wrapped, and then he's literally just drove it. My business partner Joel. So he's the man who makes mine and Patty's food.
But then they can put it back on for you as well, huh? As you were just saying to you, man, like, because they gave me some snacks, some like UK, Northern English sort of meals to eat. Then they just dropped me off like a gyros, and then I forgot that she was going to bring
Northern England. Hey, Northern England. No, for the gyros is like proper Greek though, wasn't it?
Oh no, so we did we did snacks on the show, and then after that, like straight after that, they gave me the gyros.
Okay.
Yeah, hey? They gave me Wigan.
Don't say Wigan pies.
There's a pie, yeah. What they call it?
Pie in like a barn, we call it, but it's like a bread, like
sandwich pie, yeah.
What?
Yeah, so I just had the pie.
What was that? I wouldn't put it in a sandwich.
You want to share? I love a pie. Just give me a pie sauce. Hey, how are we?
You don't have to, I won't tell you when you're picking the
Tools.
It was good, yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Let's see.
Good. I literally walked out. I walked out and Bisping comes out the bathroom in the city top and I was like, no. I was trying to get my one.
Abu Dhabi, Alex Volkanovski here. Mark your calendars, August 3rd, because UFC Fight Night is coming back and you won't want to miss it. How are you, man? Good.
You did my job this morning.
Yeah,
He's taking money out of my wallet. What the fuck, Bolt? He's robbing my paydays. Apparently you nailed it, you killed it. They're like, oh, we got to get Bolt back.
Well, I know he gets paid so much, so I was like, I'm going to take a bit of that, you know what I mean?
I'm skid, mate.
In Australia, he is the former heavyweight champion of the world, future Hall of Famer, Alexander Volkanovski.
Mate, it's impressive as well. Look how many people they're turning up. It's always good. It's always good when you get the support for the home fighters. You know what I mean? It's incredible when they're loud. You guys are loud.
Hi, I'm Cody Jewers and I'm from Liverpool. So my question's for Volkanovski. Do you remember us three when we met you in Vegas?
I do remember you guys. These are little champions right here. We've got little MMA grappling champions, I do remember. Don't know how they got there, but they were there.
We're scouters with Paddy and that.
Oh, right, yeah.
So yeah, basically, we wanted
So you're rooting for me to get him, right? Yeah. And I appreciate this. But hey, keep an eye on these kids, they're going to be big. I remember they were telling me, they showed me some cool stuff. That's great. They're actually already champions, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, Volkanovski!
Let's go!
The question is basically, what fighter do you feel like in Australia should we be keeping an eye on?
Keep an eye on, yeah.
Good day, mate. What's a fighter in Australia that we've got to keep an eye out for?
That's your Aussie accent, wasn't it?
It's shit.
No, mate, there's plenty. I've actually got a lot of good guys at my gym that are definitely guys you need to keep an eye on. Some that are very, very, very close to, I think, getting into UFC. And obviously, I'm going to be a bias, but I get to see the effort they put in. But one name I will say that he's been my main training partner ever since he was a little kid, Colby Thickness. Yeah, I thought you might have known who he was. Yeah, very, very good fighter. Keep an eye on him. He'll be there soon.
He wants to know what's your favourite shape. Which is the worst question I've ever heard. You get one opportunity. That's not somebody like Bulk.
Oh, what's your favourite shapes?
What's your favourite colour?
Oh, shapes of chips. Oh, no, I know it's a pizza. No. Yeah, no, barbecue shapes. Barbecue, sorry, brother. Yeah, I know what it's talking about.
I have no idea. Oh, right.
Yeah. Barbecue and pizza. Pizza shapes are good.
Michael Bennett Page, Alexander Volkanovski, and Michael Bisping.
You okay? I need it back.
Okay, sorry, mate.
Are you passing it through?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to a kid. I accidentally got him upset, so I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was for you. Sorry about that, mate. Honestly, they got at me.
Look at this for the picture, though.
Yeah, I know. Let's get another one. Now.
Thanks, mate. Oh, no.
Thanks, Bolt. No worries at all. Again, sorry about that. Oh, really? Yeah. That's why I'm sitting there because I was like, dude, they're getting angry at me the whole time. Man. I'm doing it now. I'm like, oh.
Paddy the Daddy! And his opponent, the number 15 ranked UFC lightweight contender, King Reed.
They win.
When these terrible things happen in your career and your life, you can sit around and rise to the occasion
I've got to sign these kids out. Okay. Where are you going?
Come here. Walk.
Just bring out the things that are beside. I'll come back to you. Wait. Good.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, there we go.
On the way one.
Mm-hmm.
On the way one.
Few bits of paper going. There's some jolly.
Oh yeah?
I thought there's loads of pictures of me in here, we'll get that one up with
Which one was this one? Oh,
is that one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Stretch a little bit, because I mean you're going to warm up as we're drilling anyway. But if you want to do your own warm-ups while we're just having a quick chat and while you're getting ready, sweet. And then we'll pretty much roll straight in and just try to get as much techniques in as we can. and then when we finish up, have a bit of Q&A, any questions you have, we'll get into it. So. My UFC 304 reaction video got shadow banned, probably from the chair being thrown and getting the guy in the head. So what we did is put it in this vlog, so that's why you're seeing it again. Cheers. Alright, what's happening guys? So, UFC 304, done and dusted. As you can see, we're at the airport, we're heading home, big travel. We'll be travelling a bit, heading to Dubai first, Manchester to Dubai, Dubai to Sydney. There's some hours in that, so I thought we'll quickly do just a sort of recap of the whole event. I'll sort of talk about the fights that I gave you as my predictions with. This is probably the worst I've done, right? I think I was 50-50. I got two wrong out of the four. With obviously Paddy, I said that I thought it was going to be a tough matchup for Paddy, and man did he prove me wrong. As I said in that interview, I like Paddy, but I just thought it would be a tricky fight for him. He even looked great on the feet. That's something that I think people probably, they see the submission and then they sort of forget that even on the feet he was doing well. Like I don't think he didn't look like he was having problems at all. He was definitely ready for Bobby Green's, unorthodox sort of style. I don't think he was fooled at all. I think he was being calculated. His selection of shots weren't too bad. Didn't put himself in too much danger. Wasn't falling for any of the baits that Bobby Green was giving him, and was able to, whether Bobby got frustrated on the feet, so he decided to shoot. Obviously, it was off the kick, and his reaction was to shoot, which was quite a surprise. Obviously, a bad idea. Paddy Pimblett wraps up the neck, which looked like it was a decent triangle, and was able to get his leg over the arm in that process, and then goes for the triangle, and then ends up puts him to sleep, and then went the armbar as well. So there's 3 submissions there, but I think he was out. I think he was out for a while, to be honest. So well done to Paddy, man. That was a step up, 100%, a big step up, and he went and passed it in flying colours. Arnold Allen and Giga obviously did that prediction. It pretty much went how I thought it would. I did see Giga today. He's walking around with a sling, so whether something happened during the fight or something like that, but I think that pressure that Arnold Allen was putting on him sort of got to him a little bit. I don't think it rattled him too much, but it was just hard for Giga to get anything off, or get his rhythm going, or just start to find something that he could capitalise on. He was just constantly under the pump, which is always good when people can put the pressure on good, and I thought Arnold Allen did a great job of that. It's going to be hard. It makes it difficult for great fighters to just let their hands go, let things go. So credit to Arnold. I thought Arnold might use more wrestling. I don't think he used wrestling at all in that fight, so was able to do that on the feet against a high-level striker like Giga. So that was a very impressive performance for Arnold Allen. So shout out to him again. Both good dudes, especially Arnold Allen, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He did say to me when I interviewed him in the weigh-in show. I was with the TNT, we did the show there for the weigh-ins, and he did say, he noticed that obviously against Cater, he didn't like the pressure, didn't like Cater being in front of him and working him like that. So he's pretty much implied that that's what he was going to do. It's exactly what he did, and he was successful. So great game plan, and yeah, well done to him. Tom Aspinall. It was going to be, I wouldn't say a no-brainer. Again, Curtis Blades is no joke. Another solid dude, great human being. But Tom Aspinall's just too good, too well-rounded, too fast for a heavyweight. The way he moves, incredible. There was a little bit here and there where I thought, was Blades getting close with some shots earlier on? And then when he did land his shot, when Aspinall, you seen him bridge that 1-2. He bridged his 1-2 and he sat his 2 and sort of dipped off to the side. Whether that was a read of his knowing that Blades was trying to counter straight up the middle, and almost got him sometimes up the middle. when he decided to bridge, he made sure his head was a little bit off centre, which I thought, was a good read or good instincts. He knew that the Blades was trying to fire down the middle as he was coming in, and as he fired that too, head off centre, and that's the one that rocked him, got him to the ground, and got on top and started landing shots. I think I've seen, maybe some people saying, was that early? Yes. I don't think so. Tom Aspinall in that position is very dangerous. He was going in for the kill. It was only a matter of time before it got a lot worse. So I think the ref did a great job with that one. But again, Curtis Blades, solid dude. Hopefully he bounces back. And Tom Aspinall, huge future. That John Jones got to happen. They've got to do John Jones. Obviously they're waiting for the Stipe thing. That's okay, but what's the point of all this if Tom Aspinall and John Jones aren't going to face? Can you really claim heavyweight champion, a defending heavyweight champion without actually facing Tom Aspinall? Some people might get upset with me with this, but that's just what I feel. I feel like if you really want to claim that heavyweight title, I feel like it has to be Aspinall. And John Jones, I think, to be honest, the early test for John Jones is an Aspinall. He does that at heavyweight against Tom Aspinall. I mean, I know he likes to say that everyone says this every single time, oh, this guy's the guy, but I'm telling you, Tom Aspinall's the guy because he's that well-rounded, he's that dangerous. So if he can pass that test as well, John Jones, mate, that is incredible. He's already done incredible things, but that is one big test. So it has to happen. We have to see it. Main event. Obviously, I picked Leon. I think most people would have picked Leon. Was I surprised with how Bilal went? I wouldn't say I was surprised with how Bilal went. I thought that was going to be his style. As I said to you guys, he's a calculated fighter. He's got good strategy, and he's good, well-rounded. But he's not going to be an explosive puncher. Set up mad combos or like submission threat or anything like. He's going to be calculated everywhere. But I just didn't think that would be enough for Leon, and obviously it was. I think Leon did mention something about the timing of it all. Well, you can't really take nothing away from Bilal because Bilal was putting the pressure on. He was landing shots. He was in Leon's face. But do I think Leon seemed 100% himself? Probably not. But I hate when people say that as well, because sometimes it's the opponent in front of you that makes you look like that. But I was quite surprised that he just would not pull the trigger. That's something that I did notice, because it looked like Leon wanted to fight at a range, because I think he knew that Bilal would be trying to come forward and pressure him, so he was happy to stay at that range. And I think he wanted to, let his hands go and make, I'll stay at that range because I'm not afraid of your power, and I'm going to make you pay and fight. But he just wasn't able to pull the trigger. He just wasn't pulling the trigger. I understand later on in fights when the pressure gets to you and then you start freezing, but I felt that was the case from the get-go, from the start where he was there. I felt like, oh, this is a good range for Leon. Leon seems like he wants to be here so he can let his hands go. Watch, he's going to start letting his hands go. And he just didn't, which I was quite surprised. So that's why I feel like maybe something was, up in a sense where he just felt like he just couldn't go. I sort of understand in that sense, because that was my Islam 2 sort of fight where, obviously that was short notice, so preparation had a lot to do with that, but I just couldn't let my hands go. I wanted to fight at a closer range because, I didn't want to just try and have this full strategy fight and go 5 rounds when coming off the couch. I was never going to beat Islam that way with such a short notice fight. So I was like, I have to be in his face and throw hands and make him pay. He will be in a position where he can fire at me. He can fire kicks to the body. He can fire kicks to the head. I knew they were going to come. But I wanted to be there because I knew my best chance was to land big bombs. But I just could not let my hands go. I was talking to myself in there going, come on. Wasn't worried. I was very composed, but just could not let the hands go. So it was just a weird one for me. Maybe that was the sort of feeling he had. And why was that? You know what I mean? Was it Bilal's pressure or looks fakes, things like that? Was it the timing, or was it just a bit of everything? We don't know. So it was very weird one. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Leon. Know him, so it was upsetting to see him not be able to do his thing. But credit to Bilal as well. He obviously cops it pretty bad from everywhere. Everyone's always giving him a hard time. So for him to go and do what he done, obviously he's not that bad of a human being. You've seen his story. I think he was adopting kids and stuff like that. So that's pretty special. So now to take a belt back to them, good on him. That's pretty good. I think Leon will be back. Does he get an immediate rematch? I don't know. But he'll be back. I think he's definitely champion level and could easily get that belt back. And I think Leon can definitely win that fight as well. So he might just have to go back to the drawing board, and then he'll be back on top, I think. But yeah, overall, good event. Oh, it was a big brawl actually. Here you go. I got some couple of funny little stories for you. There was other fights straight after it. Must have been Leon's boys. And must have been maybe Bilal's supporters or whatnot, but then they end up getting into it. There was a pretty big brawl. I've seen some fights in the crowd, but this one was a proper fight. This one was proper connections. There was blood there, chairs getting thrown, the chair landed, like the foot of the chair, or whatever you would call it, the chair leg, the leg of the chair, full got him right on the head and made him bleed, but there was guys getting proper cracked, so it was pretty brutal. I didn't really know who was involved. But I think it was maybe Leon's guys. I had a pretty close view to that. But some of you have seen the footage, but some of you wouldn't have seen the bit of other footage where, I don't know if I should even bring it up. I don't know. Maybe I won't bring it up. Sorry guys, you're going to hate me for that. I can't bring it up. I'm not going to bring it up. When it comes out, I'll tell you. Oh, you know what I will say? I won't say who was involved. But I'll tell you a little bit. So there was a bit that happened in a lobby between two guys. Obviously a fighter. I don't know if the other guy was a fighter, or I don't think it was a random. But stuff happened. So that guy. There might have been a little punch thrown. The other guy trying to get to him, security trying to stop it. And even I'm just like, it's not worth it, it's not worth the cops, so I'm trying to stop it. Guys stepping, getting around all the security guards. I'm like, I might try and help. Steps around me as well. And I'm like, man, this guy's got some good movement. So he's going again, trying to tell him to chill out. Again, he's coming, I try to grab him. We almost run into the bottom of the stairs. So we sort of went down. We fell to pretty much to my knee as I'm trying to just hold him. He's just slipped out again, and he's yelling, mate, this guy was slippery. I think he should play a bit of a rugby league or something like that, because he was one hard man to tackle. I seen there would have been a few security guards trying to hold him. He just found his way around. Even I was falling off him, but I don't know if there will be footage of that coming out, so I'm not going to name any names. But when they do, you might see that. It's pretty funny. Very early in the morning, obviously 7 o'clock in the morning at a hotel. But yeah, see if there's footage out there. If there's not, you'll never know who it is, and I'm sorry. In the comments, should I say something in the comments? No, I won't say something in the comments. But I appreciate every single one of you. I'm thinking, nah, I ain't throwing any names. Sorry guys, I'm going to get in trouble. Like I said, at least I told you the story, so you can't hate me for that. As you can see, I'm whispering because there's people everywhere, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But I love yous, leave yous, and I'm off to Sydney. Big trip, so I'm gonna need some sleep. I'll have a coffee first. The second leg is a lot bigger, so I'll get a proper sleep. But hey, I appreciate yous. Until next time, I'm gonna get them wins back. 50-50, 2 out of the 4. That's not good picks for the Volk. So I might let yous down on that one. So I apologise, but next one's going to be even better, trust me.